Hi guys, thanks for watching today. This live video today is going to be all about you moving through those strong nicotine cravings without the struggle. So in this, I'm going to give you some 3 tips on how you can do that. So before we jump right in, for those of you who don't know me, my name is Mary Kay Richardson. I am the quit smoking expert. I help executives, professionals who are busy, who just want to quit smoking. I help you get through the quit smoking process so that you can be smoke free and just move on with your life and have great health, have all the benefits from quitting, financial gains, longevity with your kids and grandkids. So if you are that busy professional and you want to quit smoking, maybe you've tried everything, jump on a strategy call with me. It's free. I'll go over how I work and see if we're a good fit and get you smoke free sooner rather than later. But if maybe you've already quit, you can pass this video on to someone, maybe a friend or a colleague who's struggling. And I'm sure they'd appreciate that. All right, guys, so let's jump right in. Today's video, how can you get through those strong nicotine cravings? First of all, a little bit of facts, a few facts. When you quit smoking, the first 48 to 72 hours are when nicotine cravings really peak. They reach their highest urge to smoke right about the 2 day to 3 day mark. So although nicotine can be found in your body up to 2 weeks, but really it's the strongest in those first 2 to 3 days. So when you're prepared, then you can plan and you don't have to panic. So prepare, plan, and panic. Prepare, plan so you don't panic. Yeah, I don't want anyone panicking. All right. So the first tip that I have for you when you are in the, feeling a strong nicotine craving is to delay. So tell yourself that you can't smoke for at least 15 minutes and then do something to distract yourself for those 10 to 15 minutes. So the best thing that I think, this is from me, what I think will make that time just fly by is just start scrolling. Start looking at social media. Next thing you know, at least 15 minutes has gone by. And because we know that nicotine cravings generally only last about 3 minutes. At the most, they last about 15, but generally they're 3 minutes long. So it feels longer than that because those nicotine receptors in your brain are crying out for their fix, crying out for that nicotine. But generally, the nicotine cravings really are just 3 minutes long. So if you can distract yourself for 10 to 15 minutes, you're way through that craving, and then you can just move on with your day. So scrolling social media, that'll eat up time very, very quickly. It'll keep you distracted, keep you entertained, so you can just keep going. Also, what you can also do is have something available to chew on. Like some people like to chew on straws. Obviously, not if you can't chew gum or because of dental work, don't do this. But if you can chew on something, you can even have some food around, like snacks, like healthy snacks, whatever that means to you. Have healthy snacks around to chew on in those moments to also keep you distracted. Also, the third thing that you can actually do is, first thing is distract yourself. Second thing, have something to chew on. And the third thing is to get moving, get active. So maybe if we're all working at home now. I always work at home, but maybe if you're working at home because of COVID, go outside, take a few steps around the backyard, front yard, whatever's safe for you to do. Not at night, maybe, but be safe. But especially when you get back into a building, going up a flight of stairs, down a flight of stairs, get on the treadmill for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, anything to distract yourself. So those are the 3 tips. But what I also wanted to tell you about in this video, as I wrap it up, is thinking that those nicotine receptors in your brain, the nicotine in your body, in those first 2 to 3 days, they're going to try to convince you that you can have just one cigarette. Don't believe it. That's a trick. That's a lie. Don't believe it. Because most people, when they have one, it leads to more than one. And then they're right back at the beginning of your quit smoking journey again. So I'm sure you don't want to start this over again. Just get through the first 2 to 3 days, even the first 2 weeks, and be prepared that at some point you'll think I can have just one. Just tell yourself, no, I'm not going to let you trick me. I'm not going to let that come up in my brain because I know one will lead to many. Also, check out my video on the 3 phases of quitting. Phase 3, this is where you can also, it's usually 3 or 4 months after you quit. And that's a whole good video, but you should see it because that's where people relapse, is during that phase. But check out that video. I'll try and put a link to it in the comments or description box of this video. But don't think if you pops into your mind, I've got a good idea, I'll just have one cigarette. Just know you're going to crush that thought. You're going to get it right out of your head because you know that won't work for you. All right, so I hope this helps you. Just to recap, so don't think you can have just one because it often leads to a relapse. During those strong cravings, distract yourself. Scrolling social media, getting on the treadmill, going upstairs, downstairs, chewing on something. Those are all great distractions. And really, the craving will last only 3 minutes, at the most 15. You'll be way past that. So for those of you who jumped on late, my name is Mary Kay Richardson. I am the quit smoking expert. I help professionals and executives quit smoking. So feel free to click on the link in the comments box, jump on a strategy call with me, and you will be smoke-free sooner rather than later. That's all for right now, guys. I'll see you on the next video. Bye for now.